So good day, everyone, and you're welcome once more to orientation session for your post-camp training with AIGE Limited. My name is Engineer Additional. I've met most, if not all of you, during in-camp sensitization, and now we are continuing with sensitization for post-camp training. All right, so this is to help you know what to do next from now. Okay, so this statistics is just showing those that have registered for post-camp training per course. So we have close to 10 registering for HSC, a little less for PMP. Then we have over 22 for Advanced Excel and some other courses like that. So these are most of the courses that all of you registered for during the in-camp training by filling the forms, the registration forms that you filled during the in-camp session that we had. And I hope all of you have collected your certificates. If you have not, then you let us know, we'll process that for you. So what is the next step, or what are the next steps? That's the reason why we're here. And I'm going to be highlighting them now. So by this month end, you're expected to complete your payment, because we're starting with you by September, which is first week in September. We're supposed to start your training. So from now till then, complete your training. Some of them have started. Okay, this is, don't mind this April. Let me quickly, just a minute. I saw something I need to correct in there. So 1 minute, please. So what we expect from you is to complete your payments, then you start your training latest by 1st of September, which is next month. We'll start with your training. And why is this important? See, there is no time to waste. Some of you will say, I want to settle down. In fact, some people will still be telling me that I'm still settling down. The fact that you are still settling down doesn't mean that that next job will wait for you. We've had instances in the past where people get full-time jobs even while serving. Some people will say, okay, I'm going to start my training before I pass out from NYSC. You are wasting your time, because by the time you are passing out, the company that is supposed to have absorbed you, they must have taken 1 or 2 persons before that time. So the best way to prepare for opportunities is to prepare when the opportunity is yet to come. And that's why we say start your training by 1st of September. For those of you that are registering for one course, by 2nd week in October, you're done with your first course. Those of you that are doing 2 courses, you will run the 2 courses simultaneously. So by 2nd or 3rd week of October, you're done with your training, and you can start focusing on things like beefing up your CV, working on applications. We're looking at your CV for those of you that are on AIGE or Jagaban packages. Yes, we'll look at your CV together for free, because it's part of the package that you have paid for. But a stitch in time saves 9. That is our philosophy. So the earlier we start, the better for you. So your time is 1st of September. Don't be waiting till you settle. You can't finish settling in NYSC. Training is just on the weekends. You will be running your training at the weekends while you are still settling at your various PPA or wherever. Okay? So Then, like I was saying, once you are done with your training, you start getting the complimentary GMATs for everybody and CV file for only those that are on AIGE and Jagaban packages. Then those of you that just want to take one course, yes, we have people in the office that can be available to you if you need a resume or a CV consultancy service. We have that available for just 10,000 naira. So if that is what you also need, you can let me know, or Tosin will attend to you. Then we're going to expose you to what we call the AIGE portal experience. You're going to see the portal shortly when I'm done with this slide. So this is what the portal looks like. Some of my ex-trainee went for First Bank of Nigeria aptitude test yesterday, and a lot of them were able to do well because it's an online test, and this portal that we have in AIGE mimics closely the portal that is being used by recruitment organizations right now. So once you register for our course and you start course, you will be using this portal all for free for your professional courses like HSC, project management, human resource management, QuickBooks, digital marketing, and the likes. This will prepare you alongside for opportunity, so that when you're going to structured organizations that are using these portals to administer tests for candidates, you already know what to do. A lot of people will fail aptitude tests, not because they are not brilliant, but because they don't know how to use these tools. And these are some of the things we do together that made me tell you in confidence when you were on camp that at least 85% of our trainees get absorbed right after youth service. And that is just being humble about it, because the numbers is more than that if I look at that. So this is what the inner portal looks like. Okay, so everybody, each one of you will have a portal once you start your post-camp training, and you'll be able to use that. All right, then you will now start your self-paced course. Once you finish the one you've paid for, the additional one, which is for free self-paced, you start that on our app. Then you start applying to jobs, you start learning more skills, and you can also seek internship. For those that have not worked before, I promise you internship. Once you are my trainee, yes, you can be an intern. We can see how we can help you, so that you won't finish your service and say you don't have an experience. All these things we're saying now, it will be like play, but a lot of people will come after you service and be gnashing their teeth because they will play away with all these opportunities. So be serious with your life. At least for once, be serious with your life. Take these things we're saying seriously and start your training, and let us give you all these additional benefits while there's still time. Okay, so that's for that. So this is what our app looks like. So when you are taking the self-paced course, this will be your dashboard. This is just showing my name because this is my dashboard. And we also take courses online for those that are remote, those that are not in town, using Zoom like this. You get your recorded session, and this picture I have to my far left is like a Zoom session like the one you are having now, where trainees were being taught by their instructor some time past. Okay, so once you're done with your training, you can add some coins to your pocket by referring your friends. Some of your friends did not do ICT income sensitization, they went somewhere else. Some of them are even in other states redeployed. So if you refer your friends to us, we'll give you a trophy, and the trophy is not in a cup, but in Naira and Kobo. So those of you that want to refer your friends, just let us know, and for each student that comes, you will get a bonus, which you can even use to pay for your own course, as we're talking about. So that you can discuss off camera after now. Then this is our popular selling course, the AIGE. Like I explained on cam, because some of you were sleeping, I'll go over it again. For 30,000 naira, you get 2 courses where you will be instructor-led. So all these courses, project management, HSC, all these courses that you see here, you pick 2 courses from here. Then you pick 2 extra courses from our self-paced, which is on the file that I've shared in your group. If you don't have it, I can reshare it for you, making 4 courses for 40,000. And this comes with a complimentary CV makeover, which will work together with a member of my team and yourself. And at some point, so I have to come in to put in some finishing touches so that you will not only get training, but you also get a very super CV that you can put out there for job application and being called upon very fast. Some people will say, okay, I want to go further. So the big boy packages is what we call the Jagaban, 45K. Whereas you do 3 courses from here and you get 3 for free. So that is 6 courses in total. This is sufficient for your youth service, I must tell you. Once you can pay this, you don't need to be running up and down that you want to learn more things. 6 courses is sufficient for you. All we now need to do is to see how we can help you, just like the AIGE, for a free CV makeover. You have that in Jagaban, plus what we call the LinkedIn optimization. LinkedIn is where people get job now, even without applying. We can help you package your profile so that it will attract recruiters, HR personnel. All right, this is for the big boys, and this is for AIGE, exclusively for those that go on the 45,000 naira package. Some people will say, I don't have this money. Fine, you can take the Kobo. Some of you are already on the Kobo. 1 course you will do, and you will get 1 for free. No CV makeover, no LinkedIn optimization. Please, if you are on Kobo, don't come and ask me for free CV. It will not be done. Or LinkedIn optimization. I won't do that for you. So it is for those that are ready to invest big in themselves. So the choice is yours. So before we go out of the course session, we have the SheTech, which I spoke to you guys briefly on cam, which is strictly empowering the female folks among us, because I've noticed that they are really the underserved environment. So we are focusing on the female folks, where they are going to do 6 courses with me for just 49,999 naira. And this will last for 6 months. So if you're on the SheTech, you don't need to worry about any other course. Just relax. All you need to do is we'll be taking all these courses one at a time. For all the courses you take in AIGE, do you have certification? Yes. Like for the SheTech, which I say 6 courses, you get 6 certificates at the end of the day. Can you pay installments? Yes. Once you are taking more than 1 course, which is the Kobo, you can do installment payments. So if you're on the AIGE package, if you're on the Jagaban package, if you're on the SheTech, you can do installment payment. All right. And you can do the installment in 3 installments for Jagaban and SheTech and 2 installments for AIGE. But if you are for Kobo, just pay your remaining balance of 13,000. Most of you have paid 2,000 from camp. So you just pay your 13,000 and we'll start with you without stress. So don't forget to use the chat column for any question you might have as we go along. So some other courses that we have, which are our hot selling courses, is our data science course. I took you through a brief of it on camp and you know how you enjoyed it. So it is available for those that want to be data analysts, data scientists. You can register for that. We also have the oil and gas and the safety course. Also one of our hot selling courses available to you as a combination for 37,500 oil and gas and HSC certificate training. This will give you 3 certificates at the end of the day, and you can also do installment payment on this plan. Okay, so lastly, we have entrepreneurship. For those of you that are very active online, you will notice that I've been doing some things. I just came back from Lagos, from Keystone accelerator program where AIGE was one of the top 10 in the whole Nigeria out of about 1,000 applicants. So there is a lot you can learn. Also the CBN, we also did CBN hackathon last week, got to the semi-finals. And these are some of the skills that you will learn to put into your business for those of you that want to do entrepreneurship. And you can do that for 20K. All right. So these are just highlighting a few of the courses. Other courses will be advertised on your group chat. So now is the point for question and answer. So if you have any question at this point, I'm done with my presentation. Just raise up your hand or use the chat column and we will take your questions so that we can be on the same lane as we prepare to onboard all of you for your post-camp training. So, time for questions. If you have questions, use the chat box or just raise up your hand and I'll give you an opportunity to talk and you can ask your questions. So, ask question. Are there no questions? Jennifer just asked a question that is it possible to merge this program with a 4-day PPA? And 2, my laptop is bad. So very good question. So it is very possible. Don't forget, myself and all members of my staff also have our paid jobs. So your training will be on Saturdays. Some of you must have been seeing the timetables on Saturday that have been dropping on your group chat. Your training will be on Saturday if you are coming for classroom training. Whereas if you are doing the online version, your training will be at night time at a time that will be agreed upon both by you and your instructor. So if you are taking my course, for instance, I have a dedicated group chat where we'll come at to align that, okay, maybe we'll have this class by 7 a.m. or by 8 a.m. and classes don't go more than 45 minutes. And after the classes, you have recorded sessions like this that you can go over, watch again. Your instructor is with you. You can ask him questions, you know. So you don't miss anything. That is for the merging the training with your PPA. Secondly, for your laptop that is bad, not all training requires laptop. You can do professional courses. They do not require laptop. For the courses that you must use laptop, we have laptop in the office. So if you are in town or you can walk into the office, you can use our laptop. Secondly, if you are in other states and you can't come to the office, look for someone around you, your dad, your mom, your brother, your gate man. This is just for 6 weeks. Most training don't go more than 6 weeks. Borrow their laptop, use it for the course. Once you get the learning, you can return their laptop. Don't forget, the job you are waiting for, you won't go and tell the recruiter that, oh, sorry, I didn't learn this because I don't have laptop or because my laptop was bad. Nobody will listen to you. They will lock the door against you because there are 101 people that are ready and that they have this laptop. All right. So hope I've answered your question, Jennifer. So in summary, your training will not clash to your, what's it called, to your PPA. You have time for your PPA and you can do your training outside your PPA. And don't forget, training is just for 6 weeks. So you can tell yourself, I want to go through the stress, September, October to do my training. After October, you are free. All you are doing is you are packaging your CV, you are preparing for job applications, and you can continue with your life. There is no gain without a pain. even before I got here to this level, there's a lot of sacrifices that I've made on my part. So you are not using the whole of your youth service for training, no. All right. Our highest program is the SheTech, which is for 6 months. You have like 4 extra months to enjoy yourself, if not more, or 5 months. But once you come out from these training sessions, you are ready for the industry. And that is the story that we want you to tell, because we don't want you to go back to your father's house and be asking for money for hair or for money to buy away soap. I say, God forbid to you. Since I left my father's house for university, I never go back to my father's house to be asking for money for clothes or to buy clothes or to barb my hair, because I continue to improve upon myself. And this is your time, this is your season. I will advise you to take that. So let me know if I've answered all your questions, Jennifer. Sherifat asked, can you convert to the SheTech, which is 49,999? Yes, of course. At this point in time, before you start, you can move within courses. You can move from Kobo Kobo to AIGE. You can move from AIGE to Jagaban. You can move from Jagaban to SheTech. If you are a lady, all right, you are open to do that, okay? But once we start with you, then we believe that you have chosen a path. So that is why we are having this orientation, because some of you, your head is down now. All what we're saying on camp, as it was entering the left ear, it was flying out from the right. But now we believe you are settled more than where you are in camp. So that's why I was running through the flyers again, okay? So yes, you can make changes to some of your trainings or your training plan at this point in time, okay? And if maybe you want to say, okay, you want to do a plan, you can start a plan and upgrade as you go along. We are very flexible with you guys. All right, that is the mandate that we've been given by NYSC, and we're helping those of you that are serious and ready to take the bull by the horn. So hope I've answered your question. Sherifat, use the chat box, let me know if I've answered your question. If you have any other questions, you can ask your questions at this point in time.